Well, hi, my name is Retabile Sign. I've been delaying starting my YouTube video for the longest time. And I finally started because not everybody deserves your story, but some people need your story. I just feel like I'm the one person that likes to kind of start everything perfect, and it's not a good thing. I've been a perfectionist all my life in the sense that when I do something, I go all out on nothing. I'm a hardcore kind of person. Anybody that knows me knows that I will go all out for whatever I believe in. And if I somehow just kind of get the feeling that this does not align with me anymore, I just like quit it and I'm like, I'm done with it. And when I move on hard. I wanted my YouTube channel to be polished, flawless, like everything else we see out there. So everything we see on Instagram and other YouTube channels and everywhere, social media, never get the impression that that is real life, has to be all perfect. I was like, "Ugh, my house doesn't have enough lighting." And my little sister, obviously, she's like, "Oh, please." And I'm like, I want a ring light first, and I need the perfect stand, and where am I gonna shoot? And honestly, I just decided, listen, I'm just gonna start right here and build up. We can be glam, but it's not a necessity. I have been working with my life coach, and finally she has pushed me into the right direction to kind of get started with anything in life. So you know how you would have this thing that I need to lose weight to get to the gym. Just get started. I need to have great ideas all written once before I start a book. No, just get started. I need to have the best equipment to start a YouTube channel or start filming or start taking photos. I need the best camera. No, you should just use your phone and just get started. So the main thing that I've kind of learned from this process is that really life is all about getting started. Instead of just having all these ideas in your head, the impact comes in when you share those. And the world needs you. It needs me to share our creativity, to share our thoughts. And I just think that we undermine ourselves so much and speak negative things to ourselves that we are unable to shine in the world because we just feed ourselves with so much negative talk. But once you are aware of how you talk to yourself from the moment you wake up the whole day till the moment you sleep, you start to question where are these thoughts really coming from. So typically, before I had like a morning routine where my thoughts were just so toxic. And toxic in the sense that sometimes it's not our fault that our thoughts are toxic, because we spend the whole day influenced by what is out there, that we kind of can't help but measure ourselves to the world. And I think that's the biggest mistake that we do. And also, I mean, life is busy, so if you can't dedicate 1 hour every day of your life to getting yourself right, it's fine. I know there are people that say, listen, the first hour of the morning belongs to me. But when I used to have a full-time job, I used to wake up at 5, leave my house at 6, get to work at 7, knock off at 4:30, get home at 5:30, and I still need to cook, eat, and maybe work out or do so. I mean, the real life is that we want to do all those things. We want to take care of ourselves, but I gotta pay the bills. I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta study. I gotta. So I'm fortunate enough that I have now taken some time off to work on things that I love, to wake up at whatever time that I want to wake up. This is a privilege. Getting yourself together takes more time than we think. So we think getting ourselves together is just waking up, looking in the mirror and being like, I am beautiful. I deserve everything good. Well, affirmations are good, but you can't just keep telling yourself something that you don't believe. You can tell yourself I'm successful, but in your mind, you are like, how am I gonna get through this week? Right? So affirmations are good. I love affirmations, they keep me in check. So what I used to do before, this was when, I had worked full time. I would be so exhausted that in the morning, it's like getting up is a miracle at that point. And when that happens to you at a job or anywhere in your life where getting up to be with a person is a job, or getting up to go to a place is a job, or getting up to meet up with your friend is a job, you need to evaluate that situation. Already waking up, I was tired, I was exhausted, my mind was clouded. There was no room for creativity, let alone be myself. Drag myself to the shower, get ready for work. At the same time, try to have a good relationship with myself and with food. So, first thing is like, what am I going to eat for breakfast? What am I going to carry for lunch? Is that, am I going to eat right today? And then in the afternoons, I'm so exhausted, and then I end up just, whatever, I just need to get through the day. Can I just have chocolate or whatever? And then feel bad, and then come back home, then exhausted. And I realized that what drained me the most is everything that was going on. What drained me, first of all, was that I didn't wake up in the morning like now. Of course, I'm not perfect or have a perfect morning routine. If you don't have a perfect morning routine, or you don't even have a morning routine, it's fine. Just take what you can and leave the rest. That's how I operate. So now, what do I do? And the toxicity between what I did before and I did now, I can clearly see it. So now I wake up, and when I wake up, first of all, social media, I'm zoned out. I journal. I try to journal every day. If I skip a day, I'm not a murderer. I try to journal every day, write my thoughts down on paper, and just reflect on how I'm feeling and how I talk to myself and the struggles that I go through. Secondly, is that I am so much aware now of what I say to myself in the morning. So when I wake up in the morning, I used to weigh myself every week, check on my weight, what's happening with me, am I going hard now at the gym? Am I gonna do a whole clean eating thing this week? This is what I used to do before. Now when I wake up, I'm grateful that I have this body. I'm grateful that I can breathe. So I start with a gratitude thingy. Wait, I have one of these. So every morning I open this, and I've got these, and what I love is that, give thanks to the Lord, for He is good, His love endures forever. So write 5 things that you're grateful for. I mean, I don't know when did I write this, but this is probably when I was going through my period pains. I was just, grateful for the pain, to remind me how fortunate I am to be home healing. So before, I used to struggle with this pain, but I would be going to work or trying to be out there and survive, and feel bad that, I am, not able to do certain tasks because I'm in so much pain. But now I listen to my body, and if I'm not feeling well, screw it. I'm just gonna spend the day taking care of myself. It's a privilege, Second, for my marriage, and I was grateful for the breeze coming through my bedroom window. So I mean, you could just write 5 things. I got this. It was quite affordable. I will link the place where I got it. Gratitude journaling, and also I don't meditate immediately when I wake up. I just kind of don't want to overwhelm myself. So if I read the Bible and I do this gratitude thingy, which takes like, I mean, even if you working, you could literally just wake up and decide to do this for 2 minutes. Just write 5 things you're grateful for, or just think about the things that you're grateful for. And then I wake up and then I acknowledge my body. This is because I've had a lot of issues with my body, and that is just a video for literally another day, where it started and where I am now, and you know what I'm planning to do to change that relationship with my body. So I acknowledge my body. I'm grateful for it. My love language is touch, so I will just like, you know, touch myself with love and appreciation. And then I have a mirror in my room, and then I'll just look at myself, you know, whether I'm naked or dressed. I prefer to sleep naked because like the freedom. Anyway. And then I will just like look at it, and before I would look at it and bash on it, you know, this is early in the morning, like, oh girl, you need to do something. I mean, like, tummy, I mean, yo man, like, no, those arms, oh girl, what you gonna do? So I used to, you know, the dieting culture got me to a point where I'm just like always thinking about my body, food. And now I start my morning differently. I just appreciate and understand that I am so much more than my weight, my body, how I look, how my hair looks like, whether I have makeup or not. I am smart, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I'm caring, I'm loving. I mean, I'm a piece of fresh air, if I can say so myself. You know, it's just, I'm funny. There's just so many things to me that I feel stands out. And, you know, with that being said, it doesn't mean you don't look after your body. I look after my body now, like before shooting this video. I just didn't care to work out with my friend, but I wasn't doing it to punish my body. I wasn't doing it because we need to lose weight. Your clothes don't fit. No, I was doing it because I love myself. I love my body, and I'm doing this to say thank you. You know, you deserve the movement. You deserve the love. You deserve the nurturing. And so this is a place where I'm at right now. It comes back to being a perfectionist, is that I do not, well, I am still a perfectionist in the sense that when I clean, I make it count. But I am trying to move away from being a perfectionist in my life. It is not fashionable. It is not cute, really. You know, I mean, Brene Brown says it so well, but she wrote a book, The Power of Imperfection, that resonated so much with me, and that helped me kind of see that being a perfectionist is so deep, and it's not cute. Like I said, you know, we glamorize being a perfectionist in the sense that, oh, you want everything so perfect, that's nice. No, life is not perfect. Life is not soft, or else you wouldn't grow. Like, why get up when it's so soft? It is so soft. But life is not like that, you know. We need to work on ourselves. We need to work on our career goals. We need to work on our families, our relationships. And level of a perfectionist has kind of dropped in the sense that I don't need to look perfect to come to this discussion and say whatever I need to say to you. You know, I look beautiful. You know, I look like myself. You know, I do not compare myself with others, because this is how I am, and people need to accept it. And it's not even about people though. It's about you accepting. It's about you accepting that this is who I am. And acceptance, it's not letting go of what you could be. You can never be the best version of yourself if you hate yourself right now. So if you hate your body right now because you look a certain way, and you don't take care of yourself, because you can't take care of yourself if you don't love yourself, right? How are you going to take care of the body that you're working so hard to get? You can't hate yourself beautiful. You can't hate yourself into shape. It is just, I mean, you could lose the weight, but the thing is, when you get your ideal weight, you're just gonna realize, listen, this is not what I thought it's gonna look like, right? Because the hate has nothing to do with your body, it has everything to do with how you think about yourself. First thing I wanted to do with this video is that, first, whatever that you're thinking of, whatever that you want to get started, let's get started. I've started my channel. It's not perfect. It's gonna take a long time for it to be the way I kind of want it to be, but I got started. Second, acceptance. Acceptance of self, acceptance of thoughts, acceptance of your life. Accept. Third, acceptance does not mean you are not gonna grow. You are not gonna be the best version of yourself. You are not gonna get the killer body because we all want it. It just means that if you don't, it's not the end of the world. If you don't, maybe that's how you're supposed to look. Not everybody's supposed to be like everybody else, and that's fine. We expect people to look a certain way, and this is unacceptable, and we've glamorized this and we've made this acceptable. You are not meant to be perfect, but with our imperfection, we show up in the world and we take up space, and we help each other, and we learn from each other, and we are true, authentic to ourselves and to each other. And that's when we are also able to build sustainable, truly good relationships. What I do hope is that you kind of picked up something that resonates with you, because I'm all about creating content or talking about issues that kind of like resonates with a person, and because that's how essentially you kind of introspect and look into areas of your life you can change or improve. And so that's what I hope you get out of this video. As for me, I'm gonna have breakfast.